Okay, so welcome to the second part of my videos about reversing ELF with TryHackme. In this video, I will solve task 4 and task 5 and possibly task number 6 too. And okay, let's move to task number 4 and I will show how I managed to solve the problems. Actually, I have just reviewed the answer of this task, but I hope you will follow me to analyze the function so that we can understand what's going on, really going on. Okay, because we are learning, so we have to really solve the problems. Okay, let's in TryHackme number 4. So first I will TryHackme so that I can run. So as we did in the first video, before running all these TryHackmes, I will try to outtrace them. So first TryHackme number 4 and hidden and use string compare. Okay, but of course we have to enter the password first. It's not okay. My secure password. Okay, we are comparing. So we see here the executable file is comparing this string with our string. So I believe that this is a string. This is the thing that we need to find, and actually it is. So in task number 4, we don't have 0 things. But if you want to reverse it, can't repeat me. I think we have to go in this function and make it. So basically, it will try to decode or decrypt the string here. So if you really want to reverse it without using outtrace, you have to track the stack. So because when is it comparing the two strings, it have to review the actual password in the stack. We will push the password to the stack. So if you really want to do that, you can do like that. Okay, so let's keep moving and let's move to task number 5. We have to find a flag for it. Okay, let's move to TryHackme number 5. And okay, so first I will attempt to outtrace it again, maybe with a password too. Enter your input. Okay, we have to scan it. String length. Oh, okay, another string comparison again. So this this is the flag we're going on here. But if you want to reverse, let's just reverse this, okay? Because relying on outtrace for the whole thing, just like we are not actually learning anything. Okay, so let's try to reverse it actually in this case. So we can see here in this program, first it will make a string of characters. I think it is programming in C here because pushing a lot. I'm sorry, it move a lot of characters here, and this is our flag here. And let's see what it's going to do with this. So the first address of this string is var30. Okay, and we're going to scan and then compare. So I will okay, so you can see here we don't need to debug it. We can see here first it will allocate memory for this string starting at var30, and keep that in mind. And okay, so then it will prompt for our input and it will store in 50, and then it will move the address of 30 and and 50 to RDX and RAX respectively, and then it will move the address of RDX, which is our input. Sorry, with the string. I'll debug here so that. Okay, let's graph view and ID3 have to enter the password. Okay, we move to this instruction. So first you can see here, RDX will store the address of this string, and RAX will store our password, and then RDX will move the address of the string to RXI. So RXI will be a pointer to the string over here, and RDI will be the pointer to our password, and then compare RXI and RDI, the value that these registers point to, which means that it will compare our input with the string over here. So this string must be the password, because after this function it will show us whether we have the correct password or not. There is nothing more complex going on here, so we have obtained the real password. So quite straightforward, right? And okay, let's move to task number 6. I hope it will be straightforward too. And okay, we have this, and first our trace number 6, and see if we have to source, and okay, enter the password. Okay, so this time we have nothing interesting here, so we have to actually reverse it, and let's hit instance new task number 6. Okay, and password entered the main function here. Okay, we are in the main, and compared password. Okay, we enter something here, and run. Oh, sorry, we didn't. We have to have a password here, and let's run. Okay, and so we will jump to this function. Okay. We'll compare the pass with the password. My secure text. So we have to analyze something here in this function. Call my secure test. So we only have to analyze this function, because after this function is returned, we will know if our password is true. So test EAX and EAX. So EAX must be 0 after this function. Not 0. Not 0. Not 6. Oh, it must be 0. Not 0 will jump here. So AX must be a value that is different from 0. I'm sorry, because if it is not 0, we jump to. Oh, so sorry. So okay, I'll say I'll say it again. So first we enter this super secret password function, and in this function we will make a check, and then we'll test it. And after this call, our EAX must be 0, so that our password, this method will be printed. If not, we jump to this, which means that our password is incorrect. So the most important thing is in this function. I'll step in. Okay, I think it's a quite complex function. I think it's just a lot of sorry. Okay, let's debug it. But actually, you can see that okay, let's just debug it. Okay, F8, nothing special here, and RDI. Okay, now var 8 is storing the var 8 is pointing to our password, and RX too. So first it will you can see here in this instruction, it is taking the first character in our string. Okay, let me open I think text editor here. So you can see here is that var 8 is pointing to our string, which is this string. Var 8 will store the address of this string. Var 8 will be the pointer to this string. And so first in this instruction 89 here, AEX now will store the first character in this string, which is 1, and then it will check if AL is something different than 0. It means that the character is not empty, and because it's not empty, we move to the first function. So in the first function, again, it will it will store in EAX the first character, which is 1 in this case, and you compare with 1 here, and then if it's not true, if our first character is not 1, it will jump to this function. If not, it will move down here. And okay, you can see that all the functions here, if it's not true, we will return to this. So it means that our password is incorrect. So I guess that in each function here, our characters will be compared to another character. So if we retrieve all the character being compared here, that will be our password. So first in this function, we got the first character for the password, which is 1. So I'll write down the result here, which is 1, and our result first character is 1. And then in this function, basically in this function, EAX will point to the second character in our input. So because you can see here is add RX with 1, so move to the second one. So X now will point to number 2 in this in our string, and then it will compare with 3. So the result will be 3. So right now you can see the pattern here. If you the program will iterate over our string each character, and it will compare with another character. So we don't need to debug anymore. Just keep looking at the code, and now we can see that the third function comparison will for 3, and then now we'll with 7 and 7 here, and now it will be a tutor, I think. I don't know whether I don't know how to call this character. I'm sorry. A dash, maybe. I don't know. I'm sorry. And now maybe a tilde or a dash. I cannot. I don't remember. I'm sorry. Now it's B, it's P, and now is W and D, W D, and I hope it's over. Okay, it's over. So our password is 1337 anything and BWD. So that is our answer for this challenge. The 133 password, easy password. I don't know. Okay, a very helpful hint. Anyway, so let's move to TryHackme number 7 because our video is still short. I think I can manage to. So if they said the 7th one, so first I'll download it. Okay, even though I have already showed you the answer, I hope you can still do the challenge with me, so that we can learn something together. It's fun when we do all these things. And okay, so actually this is answer, but I will show how I did it anyway, because it's fun to solve the challenges. Okay, let's open the terminal here again, and let's TryHackme 7. And okay, first I will try this TryHackme again, TryHackme 7. Oh, we have a menu here. So we say hello. What's going on here? What's your name? I don't know. No, nothing, and hello, nothing special. Now let's add some numbers. Sorry. Oh yes. So basically we have a menu here, and I think we have nothing to discover here anymore. So we have to reverse it actually. So let's open a new instance in IDA. Okay, let's do this. Okay, we are in the main function. So you can see the menu here. So say hello, add numbers, stuff like that. And we have a lot of other functions here, depending on our input. We will choose which function that is interesting the most. So what's your name? We say hello, our name, nothing special here. And let's see what's going on here on the right side. First number, second number, goodbye, unknown choice, and another read number. Okay, all of the functions are not so interesting, but look at this. We have a call to a function whose name is giveFlag. So we have to know how to move to this function. So let's analyze how we can move this. So this function will be called by this function. So we need to know how to move this, and we have to and this function will be called by this function, and function called by this, and by this, and by this, of course. So if we enter x1 or 0, okay, if we enter 2 or anything different than 2, we move to this function. And if our input is 2, we have to if compare not 0, not 0 is V8. So if we enter something different than 3 than 2, we go to this, and 62. And if we not enter something not 3, we'll move to this, and we have to enter a value that is equal to this value so that we can jump to this. So we have to enter the number equal to this. So this is a hexadecimal, and we need to convert it into decimal. You can use a calculator to calculate it. So 7A69, sorry, 7A69, 31,337. But actually you don't need to do this. We can change the flag anyway, but okay, let's run this. Okay, let's run this. Move to this IDA and 31337. Okay. Now we can jump to this function. If you don't and if you didn't enter the right password, but you still want to jump to this function, you can change the zero flag value in this tab, and so that you can jump this. If it's not 31337, the zero flag will be 0, but you can set it to 1 manually, and you can jump to this function anyway. But now we can do that, and we can jump to this function and come to give flag. Let's see what's going on. Is this printed on? I don't think it's a flag anyway. And let's jump to this. Okay, it will end at give flag ended. Yeah, I think you can jump this point, and okay, now the flag is printed. Okay, so we have reversed this challenge and reviewed the flag, and that is the answer of this challenge. Now everything is smooth, and I think this challenge is more interesting than the previous one because we have to analyze more a little bit. Okay, let's move to the final task. Okay, this is the answer to this task, but I will show you how I did it anyway, because I think it's fun to do these things. And let's dive in. Okay, download the task and save the file. Okay, save the file. I think TryHackme. I have already opened it. Okay, once again I have to, and I think I'll trace it. Password again, and a random one, and access denied. It doesn't show us the string being compared here, so we have to reverse it. Okay, let's open new and the final TryHackme. Okay, the main function, and access denied, access granted, give flag. Okay, we have to enter the right password to make it happen, but actually we don't need to. You can use the trick I mentioned in the previous task, which is to modify the flag. So let's run it anyway. Okay, the parameter and so I think this is the value you have to enter it in order to get to this function, but as I mentioned, we don't need to, we don't have to. So let's run this and we move to this and access. So now we entered the wrong password, so we jump to this function. But if you want to move to this function, and we can modify the zero flag, because the zero flag is used here to decide which function to jump to. So as our value is not equal to this value, the zero flag will be set to 0 because it's not 0. But now we can change this to 1. Okay, and now we can change with this, and then we can access granted, as you can see here. Oh, nothing. Oh, no, yes. Now we can see. Now we call after the call. Okay, access granted, and now get a flag. And okay, this is a function which will generate the flag, and we will move this instruction, and after the instruction the flag will be reviewed, and now the flag is here. Okay, so basically in the two last challenges we have to analyze and the functions, and we need to trace the function call so that we can reach the function that will give us the flag. And I think so this thing makes the last two challenges more interesting and of course more difficult than the previous ones, but now we have solved all of them, and this is also the end of this video. And thank you for watching, and I hope you have a lot of fun solving these challenges. And of course I think this room is a perfect room for beginners, because it doesn't involve anything like packing or anti-reversing, and just analyzing, so things fun. And anyway, thank you for watching my video and following me until now, and I wish you all the very best and wish you happy learning. Okay, so goodbye and thank you.